Again, off eBay. None of these costing more than £1. Is this Technic Hide It Concealer Palette. It's got a light coverage, green corrector, pink highlighter, dark coverage. I'm not really a fan, and considering I only spent 99p on it, it's not that bad. I really like the green corrector, and I use the pink as a highlighter. I just think for actual sort of coverage and as a concealer, the light one is just... It's a really, really weird consistency, and it just doesn't do well with my skin. Next up is this eyeliner. I wanted a waterproof eyeliner. It says it's MAC, but given the fact that I paid 99p for this from Hong Kong, I severely doubt it. I haven't had much of a chance to try it out yet. It's pretty good coverage. The only thing is that it smudges quite easily, which leads me to believe that it may not be as waterproof as it's claiming, but we'll see. The other times I have used it, I've set it with black eyeshadow and it seems to have worked okay. Next up is the LA Colours palette in EP25 Fabulous. I just got this because it was 99p, and I just wanted to inject a bit more colour into my eyes, I think. It's nice because with my colouring in particular, even though I'm not a massive fan of pinks suit me. And the reason why I like this one is because it's not very sort of in-your-face pink. I won't swatch it all. There will be swatches up on my blog, but one I will give you an example of. This one I quite like. It's a bright pink, but it's more of a sort of muted, dark, plummy pink. So I've been using that for going out, which is very nice. And if you can see, I've been keeping it all in my Max Star sneakers bag, because I'm cool. Next up, I mentioned these in my Cucumber Boots skincare range. I picked them up as well to complement the set because I use the others and I absolutely love them. It's the moisturising lotion and the eye gel. Again, both these items are only £1.50 each, as is the whole range, which I think is awesome. Now I have my items from MUA. Again, these were mostly bought before Christmas and around the time of my birthday and before Christmas and stuff like that. There's one more non-MUA thing I need to show, and it is just the W7 eye primer. After one of my previous videos where I had a massive problem with creasing and transfer on my eyeshadow, I just decided to get a primer. Again, W7 in general, it's one of those brands that you always find at like factory shops and warehouse shops around. They're like super cheap at the best of times, and this on eBay was 50p. So, you know, it's not the best primer out there, I imagine, but it does the job, which I'm more than happy for it to, for the grand price of 50p. Anyway, on to my MUA items. Up until now, I have never actually bought anything from MUA, but I've always wanted to. So, first off, I got the MUA Waterproof Mascara. I like it as a mascara. The formula is very nice. The only gripe I have, and I don't know if this is a general thing with the mascaras or if it's just a batch that I got, but I don't know if you can see it properly. I'll try and... Can you see there? It's got all these little... It looks like the brush is like shedding, and whenever I use it, it leaves little sort of fibres off the brush, which I really don't like. But I don't know. I would think if that was the case for all of them, that it would be a more heard of problem around the internet, especially on YouTube. But as a mascara, I really like it. I'm always on the lookout for good waterproof products because my eyes run a lot. I don't know why. I think it's just because I'm tired all the time. But yes. Next up, I got the MUA 3-in-1 Extreme Contour Line in black. I got this thinking it was going to be an eyeliner. It's not. It's actually meant to be a sort of 3-in-1 eyeshadow look. You can either use it as a base, you can smudge it, you can use it as eyeliner if you like, but I find you have to set it. And if you compare it to the colour of the other one, it's, again, the colour's nice, but the smudging is worse than the other one. But I only noticed that that's because it's made to smudge. It's made so that you can sort of like use it on your eyes and then smudge it out to create like an eyeshadow effect, which I really like. And I have found that when you do set it with black eyeshadow, it works fine as an eyeliner, although you may want to use a setting spray just to make sure it doesn't budge throughout the day if you're going to use it all throughout the day or for like a particularly raucous night out. Next up, I got the MUA pressed face powder in shade -1. I'm a little bit disappointed by this, not through any fault of MUA, because it's a very nice powder, the consistency is very nice, it doesn't really make me look cakey at all, it's just, if you noticed, it's just the slightest bit too orange on me. Which, you know, isn't that bad. I don't think I could use it for all over my face, but I have been using it to help sort of with contouring, and I've even been using it as a really, really light blush. So I am still glad I bought it, but I'm glad I ended up getting a much lighter pressed face powder in the palette that I got. Next up, I bought these the other day after I finished a couple of my submissions as a little treat. They are only £1 each. This one, unfortunately, the label's completely rubbed off it because I've been carrying it in my bag, but they are two lovely MUA nail polishes. This one here is in the shade Pistachio Ice Cream, and I was wearing it earlier, but it all chipped off. I absolutely love this one. It's like a really lovely pale, ooh dear lord. It's a really lovely sort of pale minty green, which I absolutely love, and this one is in the shade Frozen Yogurt. Yogurt, if you're British like me. And this one as well is really nice. It's not as pastel as the other one, but I do really like it, and again, I've got pictures of these on my Instagram. And finally from MUA, this makes me so happy. It was in a sale. It was £5, and it's the MUA Undressed palette. I've been looking for this ever since I first sort of heard about MUA, because I've heard that it is basically the poor student's dupe for the Naked Palette, and I lust after and have dreams about the Naked Palette. So as soon as I saw this for a £5, I was like, buy it now. See, it's a really lovely palette of browns and neutrals and blacks. It's a mixture of matte and light shimmer. None of them are really glittery, which is good because I do not like that, but I don't mind a sort of small amount of shimmer. I don't know if you can see, but I'm wearing the coppery one. I think it's this shade here. This one, which is shade number 9. I'm wearing that on my eyes today, with shade number 1 as a highlight, which is a matte. So yeah. Again, sorry about the slight run here. It's very cold outside. It made my eyes water. So yeah. So super happy with this. It's just, oh. So yes, I fear this will become an absolute staple in my day-to-day look. Next up, it's a Directions hair dye box, and in it it's got green hair dye. I don't know if you've seen in one of my previous videos, but there was a big kerfuffle with the poor gentleman that I originally bought the green hair dye off. No fault of his own, he got lost in the post. There was a big massive brouhaha, not between me and him, it was just very annoying for both of us that it got lost by the postal service. He ended up refunding me. I bought these from another seller that actually ended up being a little bit cheaper. But it is Alpine Green, and I will be doing that soon. Unfortunately, I have to wait as I have a job interview on Monday. However, if they turn around and say that having unnatural hair colours is fine. I will literally be doing it Monday night. But as you notice right now, my hair's not exactly natural, is it? Next up, I have some H&M items. The one which I don't have with me at the moment, it's just a sort of plain grey cotton t-shirt, which I really like. It's very nice, very slouchy, very comfortable. H&M was all gift carded, by the way. And I also got this bad boy. It's a really long, kind of slouchy, kind of form-fitting, it's sort of one way or the other, purple MTV jumper. And this was, I think it was £9.99 in the sale. Either that or a fiver, I really can't remember. Because I think the t-shirt, that I had £20 in my gift card and I think the top was £15, so really actually I think this was $5.99 or something, because I had to pay like £1 extra over the card, which is to be expected when you have gift cards, but it's really nice. I love it. The sleeves are sort of like a different kind of knit than the rest of it, so it's kind of, oh my, that's all the Relentless I'm drinking today. So the sleeves are kind of see-through sheer, but the rest of the jumper is just a very nice, really warm, tight knit. It goes down pretty far, so on me, being a short ass at 5'3", I can wear this as a jumper dress, just with leggings, and not be flashing anybody, which is good. I also got this jumper from Primark. I believe it was about £3. It was on one of the sale racks. It's just got these triangle and square studs on the shoulders. And it's lovely and slouchy. I got this because this is actually a size 20, which I don't know, either Primark have their sizings all out of whack, or I really am kidding myself. But I also got, just for basics, this pair of black jeggings, just because my other pair of jeggings, I've lost a lot of weight recently, so they now don't fit me, and they have bleach on them.